My name is Christine Brosemley. I'm from San Francisco, and I lived for 7 years in Rome, and now I live in Poland. I've been coming for about 12 years, and it's become a real home away from home and the place where I come several times a year to rest and recharge for my life as a missionary. And I came this time because it's the 5th anniversary of the death of Alfie Evans, a little baby who lived in Liverpool, England. And I was the legal coordinator for an Italian team that tried to save his life when the hospital declared that it would no longer treat him and in fact wanted to end his life by disconnecting him from a ventilator. And we worked for over 9 months in trying to save him, and in the end we lost in court, and the hospital disconnected the ventilator. And then Alfie had an amazing answer to all of that, because he didn't die when they tried to suffocate him. He lived for another 5 days, and the hospital then got desperate and they injected lethal drugs to kill him in the middle of the night. So that anniversary was yesterday, and I came here because it's a place where I receive a lot of peace. And during Alfie's case, I was here twice, and there was a lot of encouragement and strengthening that happened here, and signs that the Lord gave. And so for me, Alfie's case and Medjugorje are very much connected. My team has continued to help, in different groups of the team have continued to help families, mostly with hospital cases. But over the last year, I've been working on a slightly different case where there's still an issue of a child in danger. And a government refusing to do the right thing. Lutza is a 9-year-old girl whose parents are fighting over her in court, and the father seems to have gotten some help that doesn't really make sense to us, but he has been proven to be a sexual abuser of this child. All the documentation has been obtained and presented to the court, and the court often ignores the documentation or refuses to accept it, and documentation has even been hidden from the mother repeatedly. And at one point, a lawyer became so concerned that they said that the mother should take the child and apply for asylum in England. And unfortunately, a judge in England broke the laws of asylum and handed the child back before everything was decided properly on the asylum case. And so it was really upsetting, and the mother didn't see her child or be in the same room with her child for 11 months. And now she has weekly visits, but we're very alarmed at the condition of Lutza. She's clearly neglected and very depressed and hopeless. And we're very concerned about her. And the situation with child trafficking and child abuse like this is that most children in these situations die within 2 years. And so we're very concerned about Lutza's well-being, and we want her returned to her mother as soon as possible. We really call on the Hungarian government because, the Pope is there, has been there the last few days, and Hungary has a lot of very positive child and family-friendly policies, and there's some very good people working there and really wonderful things happening. But in this case, there is a track record of child protection cases not being decided in favor of the protective parent. And even we heard about a case last year where a father was trying to protect his child, and he was thrown in a mental institution, drugged up, and the child taken away. And so, what is this, the Gulag? We're very, very concerned that this not happen again, and we want Lutza returned to her mother where she's safe. And we asked for anyone who can help us with this case. Well, the first thing is we beg for your prayers. That's why we talk about things like this in Medjugorje, is the power of prayer is enormous. And Medjugorje is like the spiritual heartbeat of Europe and the world. There's so much prayer that happens here, so many good people coming through here. And so the last time I appealed for prayer for Lutza a few months ago in November, it was incredible what happened. We received more signatures on our petition, so we ask that you do that now, but also the court surprised us and they backed off and they gave us more time. And so we're asking that you pray now that Lutza be returned to her mother and that this ordeal come to an end. They've been fighting for 4 years. So the best things you can do are pray, sign the petition, and if you have connections in Hungary, anything you can do to encourage the government to really stand up for their policies and to really stand up for children and for families. And be this Christian government that they say they are. Wonderful. Let's see it. Let's do it.